Elvis y el karate.
I'm going to do something a little different for you, if you don't mind. There are a lot of people who know that I have been involved in the art of karate for some time, but nobody knows to what degree or whatever. You know. So what I would like to do, what I'm about to do, and I hope you take it in the right way, is do what's called a kata, which is a series of movements representing blocks, kicks, punches, things that you see on Kung Fu and karate. Kung Fu and karate are the same thing. There's no difference. It's just the Chinese terminology is Kung Fu and Japanese is karate. The word karate, kara means open hand. Open, te means hand, karate. So just give me a second and I'll do a little bit for you, okay? You don't mind, do you? You don't, okay. Be careful, you guys, you know. I'd like to tell you a little bit about this thing before I take it off. What? Huh? Someone had something? Love you, sweetheart. Now, about the belt. See, I've been doing this for 16 years. I started when I was in the Army in 1959. I've been doing it every day of my life ever since, for at least 2 to 3 to 6 hours a day. And it's been tremendous for me as far as body conditioning, mind control, weight control, breathing techniques. It involves yoga, it involves meditation. There's a lot to it. It's not just breaking bricks and fighting. How many times is a brick going to come out and attack you, you know? See these guys going, yeah, I'm breaking board. But how many times is a board going to come out and attack you, you know? So it's not for that reason. It's a much deeper meaning. It evolved from the Buddhist monks. They had no way to protect themselves from robbers, and they were forbidden to carry weapons. And so they had to develop a way by which to keep themselves from being killed, beaten, or robbed. So they studied different animals. They studied the tiger. The tiger fights on his back. That's just, in fact, all the cat family does, your house cat does. They roll up in a ball and they fight from the back, and you can't get near them because they got their claws. They protect the stomach with this, their elbows. They got their mouths. You can't get near them. The cobra snake will get in front of its victim and move around very slowly like this. Strike. Mesmerize you, hypnotize you. And the eagle is the highest flying of all the animals, of all the birds. So he comes down out of the sky. He sees his food or his prey. His talons are very powerful, They can crush. Whatever. If they want to, they can, Trying to be serious, and I'm just laughing my career away. Wait a minute. No, anyway, they come out of the sky to get their food, and they go with those powerful talons, and they break the bones of their victims, their prey. Okay, they devised this over hundreds and hundreds of years, where human beings could do it, using their hands, feet, legs, elbows, the outside of the hand, the inside of the hand, this part of the elbow, this part of the elbow, that part of the elbow, the back part of the hand, the front part of the fingers, one finger, two fingers, three fingers, sword, shot like this. Side of the foot, kick, knife edge, front kick, ball of the foot, the heel, kick back, etc. So anyway, I've been doing it for 16 years and practicing it, and I've never had to use it in my life in a violent way. And it's not for that reason, you see. On the contrary, it gives you a little more self-confidence. It makes you a little better citizen in your daily life. There's no age limit in this. Half of the classes around the country nowadays are children and women and older men and ladies, because they realize that it doesn't require tremendous physical strength. Your balance, it'll even take the weight off of you. It'll increase your looks, actually, in that it will take a lot of excess away from you at any age. There was a man came into one of my instructor schools in LA, and he was 54 years old, and he said, I guess it's too late for me to get a black belt. He watched the class, and my instructor, a guy named Ed Parker, who teaches the Kenpo system in Los Angeles. My instructor, he said, I guess it's too late for me to get a black belt, and my instructor said, well, how bad do you want it? And he said, pretty bad. And so the guy's been coming down for 3 years, and he's now a black belt. He's a businessman in Beverly Hills. It's true. He's 57, 58 years old. He comes down every day on his lunch hour, and he works out. So you see, what I'm telling you is that it's not to harm. It's to protect life and to help make it better. You know, that's okay. Now, that's a little bit about the history. Let me tell you about the belts. You go through 7 degrees before you get to the black belt category. You got to go through degrees of white, yellow, blue, green, purple, orange, and brown. How many is that? Before you even get to the 7. And you test for each one of those. Now that takes approximately, according to the individual effort, it takes approximately 1.5 years to 2 years. And it took me 1.5 years because I did it every day from 3 to 6. It's according to how much time you put into it. So anyway, after I got my first black belt in 1960, I tested 5 hours for it, and I had to fight 2 guys, one a 4th degree black and one a black. I had to fight them both at once, and then separately. And they just beat the daylights out of me, so I mean, but it was a part of the training. Anyway, this big part of the belt, the red part, see, the highest degree of in karate is the red belt. A lot of people don't know that. The 8th, 9th, and 10th degree red belt, solid red, with black tabs on it. So this represents 5 degrees of black. This big part here, this carries the title of. Okay. This carries the title of Professor of the Art. The 6th degree carries the title of Associate Professor. This tab is Associate Master of the Art. The 8th, there's only 10, remember, if you go. This I got about 3 days ago. This carries the title of Master of the Art. Thank you very much. I hope I didn't bore you at all. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you very much. Now, you're probably wondering, you may be asking, what's next? Okay, you go to Senior Master of the Art, 9th. That's, and then the 10th is Grand Master of the Art. So that's how far that you got. Then I have to go, and that'll take me a little while. I got to work at that, you know. So that's the belt and the history of that. This over here is Chinese, Oriental writing, saying my name and my rank, and my title in the school is just Tiger. So that's what it is right there, you know. Now everybody's got a name, you know. Everybody's either a cobra or a snake or something, and mine happens to be Tiger. But, look at the size of the belt. Look at that big dude. It takes 4 guys to tie it back then, you know. But anyway, now this is a style of karate that's taught around the country by various people, owned by Mr. Parker. It's called the Kenpo style of karate. You know, this, you see this insignia right here. The one on the back is called the Pasaru system of karate. It's taught by a fella from Memphis. He came to Korea, to Memphis, to teach karate, and he's here with me tonight. I'd just like you to meet him. He's a very nice gentleman, and he's a friend of mine. And he's an eighth. He has 3 institutes in Memphis. When he came there, he had nothing. He taught for nothing. He didn't charge. Now he has 3 institutes. I'd like you to meet Mr. Kang Ree. Thank you. And that word, Pasaru, it means all systems into one, which means you take the best of all the different systems and you break them into one. Let's do Help Me. Honey, I will be back there. If you don't leave me alone, I'm going to walk off the stage and go back to the dressing room and play with my foot. No. I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You may or may not know that I practice the art of karate, right? Okay. Do you too? Well, you know, I just got, 3 weeks ago, I was given the 8th degree black belt. I've been doing it for 16 years. Thank you. The reason I'm telling you is all the styles. It's Taekwondo, Kenpo, Shotokan, it's all rolled into one. I've had 5 different instructors and 5 different styles. So anyway, and let me tell you what happened to old show off here. You know, I got policemen up on my floor, so I was hitting the wall, showing them how to hit, right? But I didn't hit it just once. I hit it about 15 times. I hit it with that little finger and broke it. I mean, I broke that little finger, you know, so, I didn't break it, I'm lying. Y'all are owing for nothing.